Hello and welcome to A VO's Journey. My name is Anthony Pica, and this show is all about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business, sidestep all the crazy things that I seem to step on. It is March 9th, a Thursday. It's great to be with you. I am really enjoying going to my comments section now on the on this YouTube channel and grabbing the questions that you guys are asking. Thank you so much. Keep asking questions. Like if you would like a video, something for me to talk about, please feel free to go to the comments section and say, hey, Anthony, could you do a video on this? Or I'm wondering about that. So we had another question, and that is, we had a voice actor ask in the comment section that they feel they're seeing AI taking over, or do I think AI is taking over the voiceover business, and should they move forward with buying more equipment or getting started in voiceover? And I definitely want to talk about this today, and hopefully put your mind at ease and get you on the right track, all right, for your voiceover business. Real quick before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, so when I do post a video, you get notified. Also, make sure that you check out the link below to A VO's Journey Elite Academy. Would love to have you. It's a great place to start and grow your voiceover business. Get a community that, kind of rallies behind you and helps you move forward, and also a place where you can get your work listened to and critiqued and contests. And we all have, of course, Academy Voices, our agency, so we just got another job yesterday for one of our voice actors in the Academy, so really excited about all that. So if you're interested, check that link out below. We're offering 50% off the first month to give us a shot. Okay, so with all that being said, is AI taking over the voiceover industry? No, AI is not taking over the voice industry. However, AI is a player now in the voiceover industry, just like it is in a lot of other artistic industries. I'm seeing a lot of artwork, like art, everywhere I go, do you want AI generated artwork? Do you want, AI to, create a music bed for you? Do you want AI to, they've been doing logos for a while, there's so many different places that AI, is being put into the market. But I want to kind of talk about the the flaw in AI, and where that is something that we just have to be aware of, okay? But first off, just so you know, AI is here, and it's here to stay. It's going to change and grow and become, it's going to continue to be a competitor, right? Even though to this day, is how realistic AI sounds, it still sounds like AI. There's still an unpredictable nature, right? There's still way too much that a human can do that AI cannot create on its own. This is important for you to understand. The creative spark, at least at this point, right, is not, AI is not able to do that. Everything that AI, and it's not really AI, right? It's machine learned repetition, okay? So everything that AI is, we as people taught it, we fed it. So it's just repeating what we have given these machines. With that being said, your creative spark, your uniqueness is more important now than ever. All right? Because that's what makes us special and separates us from each other, from other competition and AI. So first and foremost, in my humble opinion, I see work coming in more now than ever for voice actors, all right? And you have to think also AI is opening up markets for other people who are like, oh, wow, I could do a voiceover. Oh, wow, I can actually work with a real person too. This is great. Like, don't think of AI as the end. Think of it as a beginning, all right? And also a tool down the road, hopefully. And so if you're looking to get into voiceover and you're worried about AI, don't. It's a competitor. Like that would be like me saying you're getting a voiceover, but you shouldn't because there's a lot of other voice actors out there. You're gonna be like, well, I mean, that's competition. This is what AI is competition. That's the first part. So think of it as a competitor. Two, AI is not free. It is not like it has to be controlled by someone, all right, or a company, and they're not doing it for out of the kindness of their heart. They're looking to make money. And also, accurate AIs have to use people. Without people, they don't work. Now, there is a body, a breadth of work out there already that voice actors have been feeding AI, but it is nothing compared to what is out there from us, from real people. All right, I do think that with all of the press and everything that's gone on, that everyone's AI, oh gosh, it's like we forgot to realize one, who's feeding AI, and two, they're just competitors. They're the breadth of work. They are not anything different than us, right? Except they have no creativity, and they still have to be controlled, and they still have to be told. They still have to be programmed to do XYZ. It is not, like it's not as dire as it like everybody or a lot of people say it to be. Are there people using AI to do voiceover work? Yes, there are. Just like there are people who are not using me to do their voiceovers. It's a lot not using me to do their voiceovers. But that doesn't mean I should stop being a voice actor or that I should be concerned about it. However, what it does mean, though, is that I think you got to focus so much more on your business. You've got to focus on community. You've got to focus on, getting with the right group or the right actions and moving forward so that you know what's happening, you know where to target, you know what work is going on. And this is a great way to kind of cloak yourself, if you will. So that's what I think about that second part. Okay. Now the third part because I told you in the beginning that there's, I think, an inherent flaw in AI. All right. And that we don't have as individuals, but it is being exposed now in force. There has been a lot of news coverage recently and been a lot of issues with AI and bad actors. That's funny. Not actually actors, but not very nice people taking this software and cloning software too and using it for criminal activities, like calling up people and claiming that they are relatives, right, and they need them to send them money because they're trapped somewhere, or they're using this cloning software to trick people into giving them money, or fraud and things like this. And that is, in my opinion, the big flaw of AI. And that will be a challenge for the AI industry to deal with, because they're going to have to be regulated. And there's already lawsuits, and there's already, things in the mix starting, because this, you can't have, people just going around willy-nilly copying stuff and then, using criminal activities on this when it could be regulated. Now, that's my opinion about it being regulated. But that's the reality. That's the flaw of AI, that it's not able to say yes or no. That's an important piece to what you and I do, in my opinion, that we have that ability to say yes and no. We have that ability to stand on integrity that other people and other businesses care about as well. So I just think that's an important part of what we do, and to not stress about, AI taking over everything. It's not. It's not ever going to. Because here's the deal. We're not going away. People are not stopping. People are not going away. I mean, it's not going to do, like, one day you're not going to wake up and be like, we have no longer need for people. I mean, if that ever happens, we don't have a need for people anymore. We're like in the Terminator, but we're in like one of those scary, futuristic movies where the robots are coming after all of us. All right. But I'm just trying to say that, I think now that we've living with AI, it's a part, it's more out there, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of people. Okay, it's not. Second thing is, or fourth thing, what was on 3 and 4. I will say the last thing, right? Because I should stop. But the last thing is that, I do think that us as voice actors need to be aware that there are a lot of people out there who are trying to get to clone our voices and use our voices. And I'm seeing that a lot of places with a lot of people I coach, a lot of people in the academy, and it's great that we're part of the academy too, because, in a Vio's Journey Elite Academy, we have a great active group and server and our Discord server and stuff, and we communicate a lot. And there's a lot of people who share what's going on, what jobs, like what people are saying, what people are trying to hire them, and scams that are going around too. And there are a lot of people who are trying to scam us to get our voices so that they can use them for whatever they're using at that moment. And it's important to not give them your voice. Now, they're supposed to ask your permission, right, to do that. But a lot of people, it's being tricky. Like we know that whole thing when we kind of went on the offense a little bit with Find Away Voices, and we published something, and then I think a few weeks later more people came out and published something, and then SAG-AFTRA got on top of it and talked to Find Away Voices. We'll just say they talked to Find Away Voices, and Find Away Voices backed out of their deal with Apple, right, to give them voiceover artist work for their machine learning programs. And I think that, again, AI only exists because we as voice actors are giving our voices to them. So stop giving your voices to them freely. I mean, it's your choice. If you want to do that, that's up to you, because it's your business. I'm a big advocate for you running your business. But when it comes to you doing, like being tricked and everything, be careful, because there are people who, if you get a job request and someone's asking you to say, these lines that it's not for a video game. It's not like, barks or expressions or things. It's like actual, lines. You can tell when the lines they're asking you to say is for like an AI learning machine. Okay. So, just say no, you don't, or ask them what this is being used for. You have that right. Say, hey, what are you using this for? What is this for? I mean, people are pretty straightforward. They'll be like, oh, I've got an AI, I'm doing this for an app. You're like, no, thank you. I'm not doing that right now. Now, you can. That's up to you. And they're going to pay you. That's up to you, because that's a lot of voice actors are getting paid to give their voice to AI. But I don't want to. I don't want them to have my voice. Okay? So, I can keep it. I don't have to give it to them. And if they take it, that's illegal. All right? And we can fight that. But just don't give it to them, and then they don't have your voice. And remember, too, your voice, you can create whatever you want with your voice, and AI has to copy it from you, which means that you have to create it for them to copy. Don't forget that. So you hold all the keys to creativity. All right, enough of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I kind of went off on it, but it was a great question. I wanted to talk about it again, and to let you know too. I mean, there's so much voiceover work going. We're getting voiceover work more and more for our academy members. Myself doing voiceover work, and all our voice actors. I mean, there's a lot of voiceover work still, and it's still growing, and there's still plenty of room for you to join the voiceover community. All right, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and check out Vio's Journey Elite Academy. The link's below, and hope you have a wonderful Thursday. Talk to you guys soon. Goodbye.